like I'm being shredded of things that I've never imagined I would be shredded from. People are not gonna always exit your life in a good way. It's gonna take some falling out. Eventually, later on down the line, and you start to see like, wow, that person really wasn't for me.
Here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
Hey y'all, what's up? 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 Today we are in the office, my domain, where I get ready. I put up a questionnaire on my Instagram the other day and I asked, give me some topics. I chose 4 of them. So someone asked, how is your spiritual journey going and what books do you recommend that help? The second one is, I find it hard to stop talking to longtime friends even though they're bad mind because it gets lonely. The third one is how to confront and get rid of jealous friends. And number 4, how has the law of attraction worked for you this year? Okay, so those are going to be the topics that I'm going to be talking about today. While I get ready, I'm going to link and list all of the products down below in the description box. So I already did my eyebrows off camera because it's just difficult AF. For my brows, I used this MAC spiked pencil and I've been loving my brows lately. I cannot front. I already moisturized my face and I use the Pond's moisturizing cream. I've been using this baby skin primer by Maybelline of it with the foundation that I'm going to also be using. I realized that right here has just been kind of oily, so I'm going to go in with my Stay Matte by Rimmel London. I'm going to just put like right around my nose area, but for this baby skin primer, I'm just going to put that all over my skin. Just like a tiny bit. I'm just going to rub right around my nose area, my mouth area, because I don't know, it's just like a little oil seep-through always just seeps through that area. And this is a mattifying primer, so this is going to keep that area really matte and absorb any oil. I just kind of press it into the skin. Okay. I'm going to use this Huda Beauty foundation, my new baby. I'm going to use my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I never use a brush on my skin. When I used to do makeup on other people, I used to use the brushes and it looks flawless on their skin. Don't know what it is with mine, but I don't use brushes. I always use a beauty blender to apply my foundations. I find it hard to stop talking to longtime friends even though they're bad mind because it gets lonely. So we're gonna start with that question first. First of all, it's like, why would you, no matter if you've been friends for so many years, why would you want to be around someone that's bad mind? Obviously those type of people don't have your best interest at heart. I don't know, me personally, I can't do it. My advice would be have a chat with them, sit down and talk to them and try to get to the bottom of, you know, if it's something personal, try to get to the bottom of it, take it from there. As far as the lonely part, I would say you need to find things that's going to occupy your time. Try to do more of things that you love and you enjoy. And you probably don't like to do things by yourself. I don't know the type of person that you are, so I can't really say, but that's just my little advice. That's just what I think. Me personally, on the other hand, I clip people just like this. Just like that. And I don't feel bad for it. I don't care how long I've known you, because I constantly strive for the right type of vibe around me, the right type of energy, because I know that that's all rubbing off on me. I ain't dealing with that, but you know, understand everybody is different. Everybody, you know, don't know how to be alone. So like I said, that's just the only advice that I could give. Hope that helped, girly. Good luck. The next question is kind of similar. It is how to confront and get rid of jealous friends. Pretty much kind of the same thing that I just said. Have the answers before you even think about confronting somebody. You have the answers. You feel it inside. You have that intuition of knowing if someone isn't good for you or not. I used to ignore certain signs, but guess what? You end up hurt even more, because what's the first thing you think about? You'd be like, dang, I knew it all along. I know she wasn't good for me. Like, let's say y'all have like a big falling out, right? You already know this stuff. So it's like you just going against your own intuition. Go to them and say, listen, Amanda, we need to talk, sweetie. Nah. We need to talk, sweetie. We need to have a little conversation, okay? Say, Samantha, let's meet up tomorrow night and, you know, like, let's go for drinks or whatever. You want to come over to my house? Because you know, we've been friends for a long time, and I just, you know, it's just something that's been on my mind, and I think we need to talk. That's it. Don't go over there, or don't meet up with her and have no, you know what I'm saying, like from the get-go, because then things could go left, you know what I'm saying? So just go, you know, have your mind clear and, you know, think about the positive, and maybe you're just overreacting. It could be that too, but like I said, 9 times out of 10, you know if sis is jealous or not. So, you know, just go and meet up with her and say, listen, this thing that I don't know, are you jealous of me? Like, is there something? Because I don't know, I'm just feeling like something is a little off lately, like, you know. And then she's gonna explain to you, and then y'all just take it from there. Don't feel bad for having to cut people out of your lives, and you ladies have to learn that. Understand that everybody cannot come with you on your life journey, not just you. Same for them. You can't go with them on their life journey neither. That's just the way that life is. I'm gonna run across some of these people, you know, these friends that you have been friends with for 5 years, 2 years, 1 month, 10 years. And then you find that these things are going to happen. You'll meet other people along the way, and maybe the other people, other friends are going to be jealous of you too. Or maybe they will be the best friend that you needed on your life journey, or maybe just for that that however time that, you know, they were supposed to be in your life for. It could be another 5 years, could be another 10 years, then maybe something happened and y'all fall out. You know, it's just that's just the way that life is. I feel like once you have that understanding that everybody can't come with you, it makes life way more easier. Like, you won't be asking questions like these anymore, trust me, because you'll understand. You'll just be like, all right, I get it. This is just, you know, sometimes it could be effed up, but people are not going to always exit your life in a good way. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some falling out, some bad falling out sometimes, and eventually you'll look later on down the line and you'll be like, you know, you'll start to see like, wow, that person really wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Let me just kind of finish up a little bit of the makeup, because I'm breezing through these 4 questions pretty quickly, and I still haven't even done my eyes yet. So let me just kind of speed up the process real quick. On to the next question, and it is, how is your spiritual journey going? What books do you recommend? This is actually a pretty good question. I like this question. A lot of you here are pretty new from my Jamaica vlogs. I have accumulated a ton load of new subscribers. This will be kind of like a great little way to kind of know a little bit about me and the journey that I have been on for the past, I don't know, I wasn't even keeping track, maybe 4 years, I want to say, or more than that. Yeah, it's been about 4 years, maybe going on 5 years now. This is kind of like a little time for you to get a little bit personal with Chin and kind of know what I'm about, because you don't know, you just see the videos and you're like, I love them, let me subscribe because I love this girl's vibe, but you don't really know. But let me tell y'all, I am crazy, okay? I am one crazy girl, so don't try. Now let me stop. Oh guys, no, let me not even joke like that, because some people probably think I'm really serious and I'm not serious at all. I'm not crazy, no. I was one time, but I'm not no more. I'm a changed woman, okay? Boy, do I have some stories, but yeah, we ain't gonna get into that one. But yeah, so I've been on this spiritual journey for about 4 years, probably going on 5 years now, and let me just say, it is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. I wouldn't even say it's the best decision I made, because I do, with me and my situation and how I got on this journey, was I was going through like a really rough time in my life. And hold on, I want to get my eye looks together first before we ramble away. Yeah, I was going through like a really difficult time in my life, and I feel like that is really where it stemmed from, and that's where it all started. I realized that I started to change. I stumbled across my power, and I knew that it was way more, like it was much more to my existence on earth and my life than I was living. I started reading this one book, and that is where it all started. I started reading this particular book right here. That's crazy. In all my videos, I feel like I always show this one, but this is the book that actually really changed my thinking, changed the way that I perceived life. Ask and it is given, learning to manifest your desires. And it is by Esther and Jerry Hicks. If you are on your new journey or you're just looking to transform, get this book. This is a great beginner book. This is where I started from, and I recommend this to everyone that always asks me, books is your favorite, I always recommend this book first. I'm going to show you a couple more, but I'm going to get into the question first, and then I'll show you guys the rest of the books after. Actually, you know what? I started The Secret first. I bought The Secret and I never read it. I ended up going on YouTube, and that is how I knew a little bit about The Secret. And then just eventually, over the period of time, I just caught myself just being so intrigued with this new way of thinking and this way of living that I was so sucked into it. And I'm still on it, but the way that I was before it was crazy. Like it was really crazy. Like I was so addicted to it. And you know how when you start to watch like certain videos, YouTube recommends another video. So you can imagine I was sitting there watching videos after videos after videos. My journey is going wonderful. Like I said, it is the best thing that ever happened to me, and I am just so grateful. When I was going through my little horrible time in life, I didn't think that such a bad time and such a heartbreaking moment and such a low point will later on, like the light would be able to shine later on. And that's exactly what has happened. You just think that things are happening to us, and it's really not happening to us, it's happening for us. And that is just the biggest eye-opener for me ever. It's gonna take hurt and it's gonna take pain for majority of the situations in your life to happen in order to bring out another version of yourself and a better version of yourself than the person that you were. So if it wasn't for that hurt and that pain, you would still be stuck, and that's not how life is. Like, as human beings, we need to evolve and we need to grow. And I just learned so much, like, about our existence, that is just so intriguing to me. Like, I absolutely love this journey. I feel like that I am being stripped of everything, and I'm reliving and I'm relearning, and that is exactly what God is doing. Things that I thought that I liked or I enjoyed, I don't no longer enjoy. Foods that I was so used to eating, I no longer enjoy eating. I believe when you are evolving into a, you're more connected on a higher level, you're coming back into your natural state of being. Things that are not the truth, the things that no longer served you, or it's just like it all like starts to crumble and it starts to just fade away. And then things that really feeds your soul and things that you need to be connected to elevate, or to to become your best self, is now going to gravitate to you. And it's just naturally. It's so funny because one girl, I would never forget her, and she was she was on that journey. And when I explained to her that like, wait, what exactly did I say to her? No, this is when I was really getting into it, and I said something to her. Can't remember exactly what it was, but I said something to her, and then she was like, yeah, soon you're gonna be stop drinking, and soon you're gonna be vegan. I swear, kid you not, she said that. And I was, being just starting off on my journey, I was just like, and remember guys, I was an alcoholic, okay? And I said to her, I said, to me, I'm never gonna quit my drinking. Girl must be out of her rockers. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. And it's just so fulfilling. It's just amazing, man. I do plan on doing a separate video on that. Actually next month, because next month is going to be my 6th month of being sober. So excited, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, I did it. But yeah, so I'll do a video next month about that whole experience. And so yeah, I was just like, man, me not drinking, like, what? At one point I honestly thought to myself, and I even told myself this, I was like, I'm gonna die drinking. Like, I said that to myself, and I would never forget. God said no you're not. No, you're not. That's why I say it's like I'm being shredded of things that I've never imagined I would be shredded from. Okay, y'all, so I just popped on some lashes off camera because sis can't be talking and doing this kind of stuff. All right, so let's continue. Where were we? And the second part to that before I continue is the books that I recommend. Let me do that real quick. Alright, so these are the books that I recommend, and these books are a mixture of spirituality, self-development. If you're looking for change, you're going to have to do things that are a little bit different than you are used to. In fact, a lot different than you are used to. So I do encourage you guys to go out and get these books. I'll link all of them down in the description box. Okay, so the first book I'm going to recommend is You Are a Badass. Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. And this is it right here. The Law of Attraction. Ask and It Is Given had basically all the information that was kind of like not really in it, but it gave me what I needed in this book. Basically about aligning your thoughts and your feelings with whatever that it is that you want. So this is The Law of Attraction. This is like about manifestation. Definitely get this book. It is by Esther and Jerry Hicks as well. So both of those authors, the same authors that wrote this one as well. The Miracle Morning, The Not So Obvious Secret, Guaranteed to Transform Your Life Before 8 a.m. So this is it. It is by Hal Elrod. I remembered. Basically, he's saying like self-development. If you do certain things in the morning, like scripting, you find like activities to do like yoga, going to the gym, just get this book. It is amazing. You're gonna love it. And the last book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and it is by Joseph Murphy. I have not even freaking finished yet, but I will. Okay, I will finish it. A drag. It's not the most, like, I like books where I'm sucked into it. Like The Miracle Morning, I finished that in no time, but I'm gonna reread it because, like I said, I'm ready to do the exercises now. It's just like, I loved that book. Like, I don't want to put it down at night, and I can't wait to wake up to read it. So those type of books that I like. This one is a little bit more like, it gives out of like, back in the 1850s, there was this doctor by so-and-so, and he, like that. So, and then they get to the point. It's kind of like dragging, but it's really some informational stuff in here. This basically tells you conscious is the intelligent mind, pretty much. And it's the mind that stores things from when we were born, so anything that it stores our belief in it, and that's what you have to reprogram, and you have to gain new beliefs in order to see different results in your life. So those are it. The last question, we're gonna wrap this up, is how has the law of attraction worked for you this year? I could say, like, I consciously and deliberately creating my life the way, little by little, the way that I want. The power of positive thinking is cool, but I find the main thing when it comes to the law of attraction is believe. That's what I think. If you're believing anything that you're telling yourself, guess what? It's going to be. It's no other way around it. If you believe, think about it, right? It's not rocket science at all. If you believe that you are worthless and you don't deserve to be, to live in a penthouse, if that's, what you want, but you believe it. Okay, let's say if you do want to live in a penthouse, but you don't believe you can live in a penthouse. Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to live in a penthouse. So I feel like with anything that you want, you have to believe that you are worthy of it, and then it's going to happen. Simple as that. So it has worked wonderfully for me. I just have a strong faith in divine timing, and things are going to happen at the time that it's supposed to happen, so I just align myself. And another thing is, I don't have doubt. I totally get rid of doubt. It's to the point, it's so crazy, y'all, because to the point where, like, my mind, like, I'm so aware and I'm so conscious of every little thing now that my mind picks up on it. If I have one split second of doubt, my mind automatically goes back to faith. Like, it's crazy. I told you guys, the power of your mind is amazing. When you start to practice and you get into this, this routine of positive thinking and faith, and just knowing that things are gonna happen the way that it's supposed to happen, your mind really just switches, because your mind is now programmed. A lot of people always worry about how it's not your job to do. Your job is just to stay in alignment, have faith, and chill out. Chill out, sis. Just chill out. People overthink it, but you have to remember that the universe is doing the job for you to bring you whatever it is that you want. You just have to be energetically aligned in order for it to flow to you. Oh my gosh, guys, this is my new favorite nude lipstick. This is by Morphe. It's called First Base. It is a matte lipstick. You know what? I can't even do matte because my lips are dry. Aww. I'm gonna have to put some clear gloss on top. And this is just from the beauty supply. It's like $1. All right, let's fix up this hair. This is my outfit. I'm loving these off the shoulders. I think they're just super feminine, super sexy, and just love them. I'll see you guys again in my next video.
Family and friends, yeah. The vibe is nice, give thanks for life. Whoa.